Young'un, go back inside. I hope you don't mind my bringing my young'uns before church. There won't be no trouble.
No, I'm sure there won't be. Miss Spencer, I have heard talk about your spells, the second sight, I believe they call it. The Bible tells of people who possess these abilities, touching things and knowing what we cannot ordinarily see. Are the stories true?
Yes, ma'am. I'm afraid they are.
Remarkable.
Suppose you come looking for an apology.
What you said last night. I want to know what you meant.
Probably said a lot of things.
You said I was finally getting what I came here for.
Aren't you?
If you mean the McCollins, I want to see them helped, yes. I'm happy they'll have some money and a chance at a better life.
A better life? Is that what you think he's offering?
Neil, I don't understand why you're so angry. Nathan Stone has done nothing but offer his help.
And what kind of help is that? Robbing them of their land? Sticking them in some stinking little job that pays them next to nothing? Stacking their families in some run-down dormitory in a city full of strangers?
You're not being fair.
And what happens when the job's gone, Christy? What then? Their only ties to the land, to each other, it's all they have. And it's men like Mr. Nathan Stone. Men who've had everything handed to them on a plate, who know nothing of hardship, of struggle, of honor. They'll steal even that.
You're wrong. It is men like Nathan Stone who are helping to build this country. The jobs they offer give poor families hope.
The city will swallow them up.
It didn't swallow you up. You're bleeding. What is this? Moonshine?
I buy this when families can't move it off the mountain. I buy this so they've got some cash money. Now, Tom McCone stopped running moonshine because of you and the preacher and your God. What's your God going to do for him now? He's got nothing to sell.
He has trees to sell. And someone to buy them. You cannot stop progress, Doctor.
That man and his kind will destroy this cove, and you brought him here.
Miss Spencer, I have to ask a favor of thee, if you don't mind. I have a letter. It's from my daughter, Margaret. She's ill, and I don't know where she is. And I was hoping that you might help.
I'm sorry about your girl.
But if you could just touch it for a moment, perhaps thy intuition might tell me something. Anything.
It don't work that way.
Just try it. I'm sorry, Mrs. Spencer. I can see that you're not feeling well.
It was wrong of me to ask.
I'd tossed and turned most of the night, finally deciding to get a start on the week's lessons. Only this time, Dr. McNeil's words had rattled me to my very core. Life would be better for those who could get off this mountain. But maybe he was right. Maybe I was getting what I wanted for them.
Miss Christy?
What are you doing here so early? Is your brother all right?
He's the same.
I'm glad you're both here. Maybe we could talk.
Daddy says you're moving to the Levellands. Says it's good for Toot and the baby. Can Jumper come too?
I hope so. People have dogs in the cities.
Did you like living in the city?
Oh, yes. Very much. They have fine schools there and more books and poetry than you could ever possibly read.
Well, if the city's so nice, why'd you come here?
Miss Christy! You gotta come quick! Pa's away and Mama's acting all crazy like.
Bring them here, Clara.
No, Mama, please.
I said, give me them shoes.
Where's John?
I'll come for Pa. She's burning our shoes, Miss Christy. You gotta help her.
Fairlight, what's wrong? Tell me.
I'm getting rid of them shoes. They're not taking my babies. Zadie, bring them here.
Zadie!
Fairlight, no, stop,
Mama.
please. I won't let you do this.
I'm not bringing Zadie. Nobody's taking your children. I promise you.
Say that. Christy, what? Look at me. Tell me.
The
Tell me.
darkness. It's coming, Christy.
Tell me about your dream. It's all right.
The darkness was taking the children. And the trees were crying, and I couldn't stop. The trees were crying. And I should have never sold that quilt. They're all leaving the cove.
No. Nobody is leaving the cove. Look, there are your children, right there. There.
No.
Fairlight, everything's going to be all right. I promise you. I promise.
Tom? Opal?
Please don't go through with this.
Miss Christy?
Christy, what are you doing here?
We have to talk. This is wrong. You can't take the land. You have to find somewhere else to log.
I'm not taking anything. I have offered them more money than they could possibly see in 10 lifetimes.
Nathan, it's wrong. They belong in this cove. And if you start logging here,
I
then
know
everything...
that change is hard, but it can also bring good. Think of the lives that they are going to have, to be able to give to their children. Now, I know that you want more for them than this, or you wouldn't have come here to teach.
Tom, you can find a way.
Christy.
They have family here. They need their friends and their music, this land. They need these trees. You can find other mountains to log.
Don't be a hypocrite. Where do you think the paper that you ride home on comes from? Or the wood that was used to build your family's home? How about the maps and books that I send your students? You were very happy accepting my gifts as long as you didn't know where they came from. Or the money that was used to buy them.
This mountain is your home. Please don't sell it.
I ain't sold nothing yet. I don't mean no disrespect, Miss Christie, but you'd be obliged if you'd leave.
We aim to hear what the man's got to say.
David, what are we doing here?
I'm not sure what you mean.
I came here thinking we were going to help. I want these people to have more. I want their lives to be better. They're good people, David. What have I done to them?
Sometimes I think about it, too. I wonder what would happen if the world just left Cutter Gap alone. Then sometimes I think we're helping them prepare for the future. It will be coming.
Even if it means their destruction? Fairlight, I'm so glad to see you.
I've come to talk to you, preacher. If you got the time.
Of course.
I need to know how the devil works.
The devil. That's a tall order.
I've been seeing things. Bad things. Terrible things, and it frightens me. And now my sister's family's leaving, and
you're wondering if the devil is working through you. I'm no expert in his ways, but I do know about God. And I've never met a spirit as kind or as gentle as yours, Fairlight. I know God must cherish your spirit very, very much. And I can't imagine that he would let the devil get anywhere near your heart.